Well, here we are, chat. And where are we? Well, we're at my house because everyone is sick. That's right. The main flu, which Krista brought back from the desolation of New England, is working its way through the office. Now, so far, I've managed to stay away from it, but I don't know after today because Krista was like, oh no, I'm over the contagious phase. And I couldn't help but think, how do you know that? You don't know that. Sure enough, she's not over it. She just keeps getting sicker, and now Wendell has fallen. He's fallen to the communists. So, Krista tapped out right after the news, and Wendell said, yeah, you know what? That sounds pretty good. So, you know what? It's Cleo night. It's Cleo night. Now, I don't know how many people are here yet, but some of you might not know about Cleo. You might not know what the hell's going on. You are joining a story in the middle, or perhaps a little later than the middle. But Cleo is a survivor of the apocalypse. Here she is. Oh wait, it's 9:30 p.m. Oh, I must have saved before sleeping. Okay, well, let's get her through the night before we talk about her. Don't want to talk about her when she's asleep. That would be what do you call it? Unchivalrous. Why so sepia? Because it's dark. Cleo can't actually see what's going on. She is only working from memory. So when something is in sepia, it's how she remembers it, not how it is. Thank you, Glenda, for the gifting a sub. So you see, dark means she can see her surroundings, but it's dark. Sepia means she remembers what's out there, but might not still be what's out there. And once you open the door, light. So it actually has a pretty good lighting system for, a game that doesn't have graphics. So here we are, Cleo. And for the new people, I'll just do a quick rundown. Cleo is a survivor in the zombie apocalypse. She, in the old life, was a lab assistant. But since those days, she's undergone quite the metamorphosis. Now, this vehicle that she's sitting in is her luxury RV that's been modified for the apocalypse. Let's take a quick look at it. On the front, we have steel rams, what for running over zombies and deer and so forth. That one needs to be repaired. We got some armor on the windshield. We've got a turret mount, although I haven't put a gun in it yet. Got to learn a little bit more about mechanics first. And then we've got armor under the seat and a welding rig mounted to the frame and the electrical system. Very convenient. We've got the kitchen unit for cooking and boiling water and so forth. We've got a refrigerator where we keep our meats and perishables. That runs off the RV battery system as well. We've got a washing machine. Tonight, one of the goals of this stream is to find some detergent to run the washing machine. Because, as we found out last stream, Cleo has been wearing the same pair of panties for 65 days. So, she needs to freshen up a little bit. Here we got a recharging station for recharging batteries and so forth. Also very important. And a workbench for crafting purposes. We've also got a tank of water and a funnel, so we collect rainwater in this thing. And it's pretty much, rolling survival for Cleo, which is great. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Make sure nothing else. I can't fix the military armor because I lack the necessary mechanical skill. But hopefully soon. Looks okay. Oh, also solar panels. I forgot to mention there's a bunch of solar panels on it. What for keeping the storage battery topped off. Now let's think about Cleo herself. Well, She's fairly strong. She's not very dexterous. She's kind of clumsy. She's fairly smart, being a lab technician and all. And perception, not so great. She is currently overweight because Cleo eats a lot. And I don't think you understand how much. Cleo puts away probably between 6,000 and 7,000 calories in a given day. And that's when she's eating light. She is fairly encumbered on her torso because she's wearing armor. And her eyes, mouth, because she's wearing a gas mask. Her hands are actually free because she's not wearing gloves. She is pretty good at a lot of things now. Cooking and fabrication, mechanics, computers, survival. And she's okay in some other things. Cutting weapons, marksmanship. Some things she is absolutely dog shit at, like first aid and tailoring. Really doing bad at those things. And some things she doesn't know anything about, like shotguns or submachine guns. She's in debt, which you might think to yourself, what does that matter in the zombie apocalypse? Well, this is a near future or, somewhat near future zombie apocalypse where everything is through a universal credit system. So, for example, she can't buy gasoline at automated gas stations because she owes $28,000. She has a fast metabolism. Oh boy, does she. Like I said, 6,000 to 7,000 calories a day. She hates vegetables, won't eat them. If she eats them, she gets really unhappy, and she's stinky. Now, Cleo has had a long, strange journey, as you can see by the overworld map here. We've been moving through this world. These are all cities. These are the collection of icons are all cities she's moved through. Science labs. There's a lot of memories. A lot of memories of what Cleo's gone through. A lot of hard drive space. Opening up these, this map. Actually, oh yeah, no. That's not the end of it. She also went over in this direction. There's a lot of it. But her most recent trip brought her through the city of Maynard, or actually south of it, where we ran into ants. And you might think, ants? Who cares? Well, these are giant mutated ants. And they are a problem for people driving in RVs. So, what's next for Cleo? Well, first of all, we know that to the south here, it's a dead end. On this road, there was something that stopped us, right? I think it was a tank, an automated tank drone or something like that. Something that's just not going to be passable. Something that is like a one-hit kill, even in a vehicle. So that's out. And I think there's a river, fairly confident, because there's going to be a river over here to the west. And everything else is impassable. So Cleo actually... Okay, tonight we want detergent. And we want books about tailoring. We want to boost our mechanical skill, if at all possible. And Cleo actually, during that last night, she had a dream. And it was almost more of a spirit journey than a dream, because she thought about these zombies. Now, for the most part, she hasn't thought too much about what all this means, what all the apocalypse means. She's just been surviving, really. She hasn't really dwelled on it. Because Cleo's the kind of girl, when something is, terrifying and it's overwhelming, she just puts it out of her head and just goes on to the next task, pragmatism. But last night, on her spirit journey, she smoked a little weed at the end of the last stream. I'll just be honest. And had a bunch of horse steak. And so while she was on her dream, heartburn-fueled spirit journey, she thought about what the zombies mean and where her place was in the apocalypse. And she's now decided, chat, that her newfound gifts and mechanics have made her into the hand of retribution. And here's the thing about Cleo. Let me just get some quick breakfast before we continue with the story. What will Cleo have for breakfast? You know, I think probably she'll have some oatmeal because we have so much oatmeal, and we're actually growing oats in the RV. So we can make deluxe oatmeal out of our maple syrup. That sounds good. We'll have 3 servings of it. That's 6 portions. Let's have 4 portions and see how that does. Maple syrup and water. We'll use the hot plate to cook that up. Deluxe cooked oatmeal. 114 calories per serving. We'll be having 4 servings for breakfast. Didn't quite fill her up. Like I said, Cleo's a girl who loves to eat. But a good drink of water fills the stomach up the rest of the way. So we're feeling good. Start up the old RV. And let's get going. Now, what we're going to do is loop down here and cross over, and hopefully this is far enough away from the anthill that we won't run into ants. Now she did see a slime pit on her way through here. The slime pit, she knows, because she's worked in the science labs, is going to have blob activity. But the goal is to cut through here, where hopefully there's not forest blocking, and get access to this mega city over here. And what Cleo needs is a place to set up a camp outside this mega city somewhere. So maybe in this area, or perhaps outside the cemetery where there are some vehicles. She needs vehicles to complete her vision of zombie retribution. She's also going to need some gasoline. So let's head out. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the dream. So Cleo, she's decided to take out the zombie threat. And Cleo has always loved cities. You know, she lived in a city while she worked in the science lab. Now, a lot of people lived in the science labs because, you know, hey, no housing cost, right? But not Cleo, because she loved cities. And the reason she loved cities is because, oh, there's a deer. We could kill it, but I won't. Because in the city, she could sort of blend in, you know, like she could walk amongst the people, and a big enough city would smell badly enough that no one would really notice, or at least they wouldn't know what they were smelling. And she really enjoyed, oh God, what's going on down there? Oh, that's a spitter zombie. We also come into ant country. Yeah, there's ants everywhere here. Okay, how far north are we? Let's see what these corpses look like. Might be something cool here. Close quarter battle. That's good for melee. I don't know if I want to stop for that. And cannabis seeds. I think we've already got some cannabis seeds, so that's not important. And a combat knife. Yeah, it's not worth stopping. So, yeah, like public transit, she loved public transit, like a subway or something, because there was a 50% chance she wasn't the stinkiest person there. And that was a rare feeling for her. So, Cleo is actually really resentful toward the zombies. Okay, I'm driving back into ant country. Is there another nest? Okay, I gotta be careful here. Don't want to run down too many ants and break the RV. I think I'm driving out of it now. So yeah, she's resentful of the zombies because they've prevented her from going to the cities she loves. And also because she wants to loot the cities. She's looted pretty much all she can from the outskirts, and now she wants that juicy city loot. Oh, wow. A mall. Malls are just... Well, let's take a quick look at the mall. There's a zombie scientist. There's probably some key cards amongst those corpses. That might be worth stopping for. Three science ID cards and a book about electronics. Now there's a lot of zombies over there, but I think I can do this without alerting them. Thank you, Big Trucker 26, for your subscription. How did Cleo develop her hatred of vegetables? Well, that's going to have to be a story for another day because I'll have to think of why. Okay, let's do this. Let's kill this scientist and swoop in here and grab these cards. Look at the size of that mall. It's almost as big as the city. So this is definitely not going to be the place where she launches her retribution. But we will grab these cards. I get kind of far away because there's going to be some gunshots here. And I don't want those other zombies to hear. Okay, let's see what I got. I got the M110A1 plus 4. I don't think that's a real gun for you gun nuts out there. It might be. I've never heard of it. Oh, you know what we didn't look at? What Cleo is wearing. Now, it's getting to be late spring. It's the 66th day of spring. Cleo has actually shed all of her other clothing because it's warm outside. So right now she's wearing a pair of socks, a gas mask, a holster with an M17, which is a P320, but the military version, a pair of safety glasses. She's been wearing those the entire game because that's her lab gear. A scrap suit, which is a suit of armor made out of scrap metal, a wristwatch, pair of binoculars, and a military rucksack. Actually, is she wearing anything on her feet? Is she running around in just socks? Yeah, she's running around in nothing but socks. That's an oversight. We got to get her a pair of boots. But you know what? Not right now. That's not important right now. What's important right now is killing this zombie. So you see we got a zombie scientist over here. He was clearly trying to run away when he got caught by the by other zombies. One shot. This is 308. Got him right in the head and downed him. Now, oh, you know what else we got here? A couple of worms, giant worms. Oh, you know what? I need that casing. Gotta reload my bullets. Now, right now the worms are totally focused on the RV because they are responding to sound and vibration, and the RV is generating the most of that. So we'll be able to move around unmolested. But when we come back, that's going to be an issue. So might end up having to battle them. These other zombies have gained interest here, so I'm going to have to loot quickly. 63 damage. And 115. That was a hell of a shot. Cleo's a pretty good shot with the rifle. And she's just gotten better. Thanks to her apocalyptic adventures. For the longest time, she ran around with an axe and only used that. And I'm going to try to sneak in on this side and avoid these worms. Oh. Heard a rustle. Nope, not going to stop. Now the risk here is that these worms are under the RV and they're going to pop up, which could damage it. But what choice do we have? Oh, it looks good. Excellent. Those cards are tickets into science labs, which are excellent places to loot. Although very dangerous. So, first stop, she's going to check out this cemetery she saw up north. if there are cars parked out in front of the cemetery, then that might be a good launching spot for her new plan. The code name for her new retribution plan is Whirling Dervish. I'll just let you speculate on what that's going to mean. Boots at the mall. That would be a tough shopping trip, because the mall is just absolutely packed with the undead. Okay, well, unfortunately, no vehicles whatsoever at the cemetery. I don't even know what's inside a cemetery, but I imagine there's probably not any loot. So let's go around. Just want to find a place where there's not any zombies, but there are some cars and some gas. Malls in the future? Yeah, well, you don't know. Maybe malls will have a resurgence. Maybe once Amazon gets into the mall business, they'll find a way to make people go back. So here we got a farm. What's growing on this farm? Wheat. A lot of wheat. Do I need it? Not really, because I can grow my own wheat at this stage of the game. Got some corpses here. A plug. Round things people plug into their earlobes. Oh! Oh! I'm glad that person died. Hatchet wouldn't be bad to have. A little bit of crack. Cleo doesn't mess with hard drugs. She just smokes weed. Yeah, that's garbage loot. What I would expect from people who wear that shit in their ears. Looks like it's a forest on this side. Thank you, Glenda, for continuing to scatter gift subs. Oops. This is not what I wanted to do. Okay, looks like I can loop around that eastern side and maybe down here get an entry point. I don't care to fight a couple of zombies on the way in. That's a bookstore right there. So bookstores are definitely a big attraction because, like I said, I need to learn about tailoring and first aid. Definitely need to learn about first aid. So there's one vehicle. I'd like to start with more than one though, just to get some more gasoline. Turn malls into community centers. Oh shit, looks like this forest is gonna block the approach. Now if I have to, Cleo can just shoot her way in, because we do have the reloading bench now. And quite a bit of what's an S? A moonshine still. Let's just follow this tree line and see where it goes. I think I'm gonna have to go back, which is annoying. Yep. Oh, maybe not. Although the further I explore here, the further... Well, I don't necessarily have to attack that city, I guess. But I do want a big city, because Cleo really wants to liberate a big city. Ah, yeah, here we go. Dead end. Okay, well, the only other option is to move north. How did we get here? Did we moved through... Oh, we drove through this farm. Yeah, that's what it was. So there's something up here. You know what? It's probably worth checking that out. And since I can drive on the road, I can do that fairly quickly. Oh, there's mushrooms down here. trees are the main enemy faction. There is an enemy faction consisting of plants. So, you said that jokingly, but the Triffids are real, and they're a threat. Normally, they're also an excellent source of nutrition, but Cleo doesn't eat vegetables. Now I'm driving at 24 miles an hour just through underbrush, which is not good for the RV, but Cleo's getting a little, oh God. What did I run into? Oh, was that a tree? That didn't do the RV any favors. I would check its condition, but this build has a bug. I can't do that. It'll crash. Speaking of which, save often. Do you think with CRISPR tech it'd be possible to create a talking tree? You'd have to mix it with humans or something, and that would be unethical. But yeah, there's some dark stuff. Oh, fucking ants. I think I know why we didn't come up here now. Alright, fine. Fine. Also, Cleo's unhappy. Why is she unhappy? Oh, she's wet. Oh, right. Because we took off the raincoat. Mix it with parrot? Well, it's not really talking though, is it? Do we count that as, it's more like mimicking. Okay, how many zombies do we have here? Like 5? That's something that Cleo can deal with that. So, out we go. Just clean these guys up. One shot. She's getting to be such a good shot. Oh, look at this. Just a markstress. There is no female version of marksman, is there? That's sexist. Not much loot. We got 10 rounds left. Do I have any on me? Oh, I had 5 in my pocket. So we got 15 rounds. .68. That's not a kill shot, Cleo. Come on. Focus. Use your full potential. That almost killed him. I could probably just... Yeah. You know what? Save the ammo. Just smash his skull in with the butt of the rifle. Oh, thermos, chat. I left my thermos at the office. In the infected studio. And I'm lost without it. Thank you, Thomas Carrot, for your subscription. It's the first time I've been without my thermos since I bought it. And I realize how much I need it. Because not having ice cold water on tap is just no way to live. It's cruel and unusual. Okay. Cleo's getting a little bit unhappy about all this shooting and murdering, which that doesn't make any sense, right? She should be super happy. Okay, we've got a 2.8 liter V6 that's faulty. I need a good engine for this. Oh, how deep would I have to go to get a good engine? So we got a couple more zombies down there. I've got 10 rounds of 308. Let's clear a house. Got a lantern. Detergent. Save the game. Cleo has almost a weird supernatural kind of luck. Ever since the beginning of her adventures, when she really needs something, it tends to appear within the next few minutes. the medium battery was like the quest for the medium battery. And as soon as she was like, I need a medium battery, boom, there it is. So that maybe points to all of this being some sort of fever dream rather than the apocalypse, and she's just dying in a hospital bed, but who knows? Who can say? Bottle of cough syrup, we'll take that just in case we get sick. Okay, this is a big house. Look at the size of this one. Door's locked. There's a newspaper in there. I didn't bring my crowbar. Okay, this little girl saw me. Hate to do it, little girl, but you are the Walking Dead. Hear thump. Oh, there's a zombie in the house trying to get out. 34 damage. Come on, Cleo. You can do better than that. 8 rounds and 3 zombies, so I'm going to have to bail after this. There we go. That's what you get for shooting good there, Cleo. See if anything good fell. Pocket watch. Everybody in this world carries a pocket watch, which is weird. It's a weird, You know, I think I can loot this house. I think that I've probably got enough bullets. Unless there's 3 or 4 of them in here, in which case I can run away. It's not that big. Dried lentils. She won't eat because she hates vegetables. Red sauce she won't eat. Herring, she'll eat that. A pear. Peanut butter sandwich. Mangoes, bacon, tortilla chips, spaghetti and lasagna. Copper pot. Copper pot is really, really good because you can make bullets out of it. Uh-oh, somebody's tromping around out here. Oh, shit. There's the 2 or 3 that I was worried about. All right, so close the door. Close the door. Bail out a window. Get her to make a stew. Well, if it's got vegetables in it, she won't eat it. But yes, we can make a lot of stuff. Actually, let's just take a look. Here's the shit that she can make. So, yeah. She's so good at chemical making at this point, and she has a chemistry set. So, want some salt? Well, bleach and lye powder. No problem. Heat it up. She can pickle things. Pemmicans make oil out of seeds. Cannabis or sunflower. Sausage. Bake cookies and shit like that. Make sugar out of the fruit or the condensed milk or whatever you want. She has a pasta extruder, so she can make pasta out of her wheat. Lard from the fat that we've killed a horse recently. Cat food. Delicious. Oh, lots and lots of recipes she can make, and even more that she knows how to make but doesn't have the ingredients for. So the crafting system in this game is pretty robust, let's say. So, you know, just, yep, there we go. That's the end of it. I would say there's, what, 500 food recipes? And that's at cooking 8. It goes to 10. Okay, so here we go. Inventory management. Big part of the game. No getting around it. Let's see what this book has in it. Okay, we can learn electronics from that. That's good. Put our bottles up. Put the USB drive up. Put the soap up. We don't need to carry the marijuana. We don't need the cough syrup. Put away. Now, she is not actually hungry. Well, for once in her life, Cleo's not hungry. So I'll store all the food. And that lighter. And the crack pipe. And the copper pot. There's a reason you don't have sound enabled. I don't. Somebody said there were sound packs for this game, but I've never played it with sound. It. I don't. I didn't know it made sounds. So, I mean, well, at the risk of crashing it, okay. Let's see. Interface. There's a tile set. Must be an interface. It makes the beep sounds. That's the only one it makes by the thing. Joystick? Can you imagine playing this with a joystick? I don't see it. Where is it? What's the menu? Is it in general? Pick up. Safe mode. Actually, I want to turn that on. In 100 turns. Because that almost got me killed. Sound enabled true sound pack basic. Okay, here we go. I can't. I don't think I have any ones other than basic. Is that something you got to download? So yeah, I'm not going to mess with that right now. What was my goal here? Oh, right. So here in the washing machine, we have Cleo's bra, panties, pants, raincoat, rain hood, boots, a power storage bionic was pulled out of a zombie and is thus filthy, some cotton balls, and some rags that we use to clean our wounds, which are also filthy. So, now that we have detergent, activate the washing machine. You need to remove all non-filthy items from the washing machine. Oh, chat! She can't wash her filthy panties. It's not an option. Okay, well. Fine. I guess we'll put them back on. And the bra. And the boots. The other stuff, I'm going to leave off for now because it's hot outside. So I don't think we need pants or rain gear. I should have more 308. In fact, I do. Let's take about 50 rounds with us. And reload this gun. I don't know. She has a lot of negative morale from being wet, so maybe it's worth it to wear the rain gear. I think being hot carries less of a penalty than being wet. You see it? See the rain gear? It makes you look different. So now she's got rain gear and gas mask, and of course her safety glasses and the armor. Oh, and I want to make sure that the scrap suit is on the outside, so it takes all of the damage. Good. You can layer your clothing. Oh, look! There it is, the scrap suit. Ralph subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you, Ralph. So here she is with her 66-day panties on again. They're actually just a solid shape at this point. Like, they're not... The fabric doesn't fold anymore. It's crispy. Kind of crunches when she walks. Alright, so got a couple of... Oh, there's a shocker zombie. Look at him. He's terrifying. But... Oh, I'm getting surrounded here. Okay. Alright, I see you. I see you, motherfuckers. Oh, he got me! So that stuff that looks like a puddle on the ground, that's electricity. And he just roasted us. a little bit of damage. Mostly pain. Pain and impaired hearing and zapped. Dexterity minus 100 and speed minus 1,000. So it takes a minute to get over that. But that's okay. You were hurt. Is it because I'm standing in... I think that was because I was standing in electricity. Okay, well this is... all of a sudden this is getting problematic because... Alright, reload. Now we got 9 plus a dog with 20 rounds. So this is... if you miss and you don't get any criticals, you might end up in melee. But you're shocked and some of your stats are down. So let's cut them back a little bit. The dog is the fastest of them. That should be close enough for a critical. Nope. 65 damage. Oh, the dog is closing in. Nice. Oh, the dog got jibbed by that. Look, it splattered and just a dog steak was all that's left of him. Hilarious. So here we've got a tough zombie. Didn't expect one hit to take him down. We have time to reload. That's not how electricity works. Well, it's how electricity works when wielded by zombies. Why wouldn't it be how electricity works? He zapped you. Okay, nice. Just picking up these casings because I want to reload these later. Now I want to try to see if there's anything good in terms of clothing to loot, because I want to fill the washing machine up before I waste my detergent on a load of laundry, because it's wasteful. These guys are trapped in this car, but I want to use this car, so I prefer if they didn't screw it up too bad. Okay, we got more coming from houses down here. Reload. Wow, look how many zombies were in that house. So this is the problem with big cities. And this city's not massive, but they are just packed with zombie activity. Now, Cleo's focus is down to 44. As you can imagine, she is just, you know, shooting her way through this city. And it's terrifying what's happening. So, she's losing her nerve, basically. Oh, we got some 9mm over there. Definitely going to grab that. And not much else that I care about. Oh, a first aid kit. It's busted, but still worth looting. And some food. That zombie had some fruit juice in his pocket. And let me tell you, there's nothing more refreshing than fruit juice that you loot out of a zombie's pocket. Okay, 16 rounds left. Wendell sick again? Yeah, he's got whatever Krista had. And she is more sick than we thought. Okay, so Cleo has really cleaned out this. Oh, forgot one. Really clean. Oh, a tablet PC. Nice. Okay, let's see. Firefighter belt. Wonder what that does. Can be activated to store a suitable item. I don't really need that because I got the bionics. Flame resistant gear, that's kind of cool. Got a Linux t-shirt. Oh, another rucksack. Yeah, definitely take that. That's a good thing to wash. Christy showed up Friday? Yes, Christy showed up Friday. And she did the news today, but apparently that was too much for her. So she decided she was going to be out for the stream, and then Wendell was kind of like, yeah. So it could have been canceled, chat. Easily could have been canceled. But I'm here for you. Because I'm the only one that loves you. Okay, we'll grab that 9mm. And really is time to get out of here. Because they keep coming. Oh, bandages. Nice. Grab these casings. And there should be a first aid kit. Yep. Oh yeah, I want to check out this car right here. So what do we got in this car? We've got a V8 engine, which I can repair with the welder. So there's the engine that I want, but it doesn't have any wheels. So I also need a battery, which it does not have. It's got an alternator, so that's good. It's got controls I will need. I'll need a seat. It's got the seat and a seat belt. I'll need a gas tank. So it's got 2. That's good. I think this will do it. I will have to do a little bit more cleaning out, but I think we can turn these houses out here into our base of operations. For Operation Whirling Dervish. How did I get a free sub? Well, it was likely Galinda or Nubbin or one of the mentally questionable viewers here at PGP, who we love, of course. Also, thank you, Nubbin, for the bits, which I missed earlier. Okay, here we go. Get down here and try not to knock the mirrors off the RV. They are the most sensitive part by a long shot. Now I want to pull some parts off this vehicle. So let's see what we got here. I need a battery. So we got a car battery on this one. Okay, that's good. It's got an alternator. Doesn't have wheels. So I'm going to have to venture even further down here to get wheels. But let's go ahead. The controls are in good shape here. Let's pull those out. And the car battery is in pretty good shape. And the alternator, it's got gas in the tank. 10 liters. Now I need to temporarily store that gasoline. So where can I do that? I also need to temporarily store these car parts. So let's put them... How much storage do we have over here? Okay, yeah, that works. So we got 50 storage in the kitchen thing. Yep. Alternator. Grab the controls. Put the rucksack in the washing machine. That's only 8 liters of stuff, and we can wash 40 liters at one time, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Also, my gear is in good shape, so except for my rain hood and my bra. But I figure I can find, you know what? Mission number 2, also save the game. Mission number 2 tonight is to locate alternate bra and panties for Cleo. And if they're filthy, even better, because she can then wash them and doesn't have to wear her crusty panties. Do I want tips about the game? You know, I've got a pretty good grasp on the game. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any panties in this pile of corpses? Oh, we do. Couple of decent pairs, actually. Nice. She's gonna really expand her wardrobe. It's kind of like going shopping. I want a pair of heels, too. She would feel so beautiful in those, but they're not very practical. And a backpack, we'll take that. Juggalo Turtle, thank you for gifting a subscription. You're changing my perception of the Juggalos, Juggalo Turtle. Single-handedly. Oh, look at all those guys. Jesus. There's so many of you. Oh, you know what? I went back to the RV, but I didn't cheer up at all. So, well, first of all, I need to turn on the MP3 player. Because when you're shooting your way through The Living Dead, you want a good soundtrack for it. Now let's see if there's any bras here. A sports bra. You know what? A sports bra is probably way more efficient for zombie fighting, right? I mean, she's flopping around all over the place here when she could be all packed in and feeling good. So we'll grab a couple of those for sure. Shop for boots. Well, we got a pair of boots. I forgot that I had them in the washing machine. Did I put them on? Yeah, I'm wearing boots at this point. Now, if we could find some boots with the fur, but I don't know if those are in this game. Okay, so how many bullets we got left? 9, plus the 16 that are in the rifles. So we'll fight our way down to this ambulance. I think that's what that is. And with any luck, that has wheels on it. I should craft a brass catcher for this gun, because picking up every time is getting annoying. Okay. Don't see anything all that great. One more child to shoot. Goodbye. Interestingly enough, you only feel guilty about killing children if you kill them with melee. Shooting them, Ooh, a scalpel. And disinfectant. Excellent loot. But no wheels. So, press our luck. Let's zoom out. Oh, there's a big pack of zombies down there. Wow, you know, I really expected to get a better vehicle before this point. Okay, well, back to the RV for now. Look at this wake of devastation. Cleo's really coming into her own as a force to be reckoned with here in the apocalypse. And she feels good about it. Now I'm closing in on a situation where I'm running out of storage in the RV. So I might have to put some more storage area in there. I'm going to store most of my bandages. The first aid kit, I think they changed, where you have to break it down instead of just using it. And it's got a bunch of cool stuff in it, so I'll keep that for later. I'll take a multivitamin just to keep her in good health. Put away the detergent. A lot of 308 casings, which is good. And fill up this washing machine. Oh man, she's gonna feel so much better, chat, when her dirty, disgusting panties can be discarded for those better ones. Time to search all the houses? Well, I've kind of been, but that's not the goal. This city is actually pretty boring. It's almost all houses, although there is this beautiful little bookstore right here, which, with any luck, has some first aid books. I don't know what this green O is. A residential lot. So that's just a house that hasn't been built. And this is a restaurant, I think. Yeah. So for now, what I'm going to do is read a little bit, just to get the morale back up. Zombie spotted. Where? Okay, so he's coming out of that house down there. He might not know we're here. Oh, crap. He knows. And he's dead. Okay. Christian speed folk. Rhythmic porno style. Harmonious acid core. Whoever dropped this MP3 player had an eclectic taste, to say the least. Okay, where is this zombie? Alright, he's down there. Well, I think the only choice is to keep fighting our way down here. I'm gonna go down here and turn the corner. Because the things I want are not in houses. I want wheels. That motorcycle might have some wheels on it. No vehicles over there. Okay, I'm going to try to creep down here. They're probably going to spot me, but I can just run away. Ah, an electric scooter with no wheels. Okay. It could get real thick real quick right here when they start coming hard and fast, but oh, here they come, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so many. Oh, wow, they're surrounding me. Okay, here we go. I think she's getting considerably better with rifles as we go, though. Look at this. Just one shot and I'm left and right. Now I've got 0 bullets in my inventory. I've got 12 on me. So, yep. Let's just back the fuck out of here. I don't want to take that fight right now. Is a Jeep high in this game? You know, let's hope not, because this is like the near future or the somewhat distant future, and let's hope that he doesn't live that long. Because that would be the darkest timeline. What if he's immortal? Also, a little bit problematic, chat. And I hate to bring it up, but I think it needs to be said. All these zombies are green. That's a problem. Because not all humans are the same color. And I don't know what they're trying to promote here with this monocultural apocalypse, but I don't care for it. Okay, 7 rounds left and 1 zombie, although I think there were a couple more down there. And I did pick up that Keltec P38T. Was that like a submachine gun type thing? A 380 handgun. Well, that ain't gonna do shit. That's like 3 or 4 shots per zombie. Alright, we got a brainless zombie left down here. I think this is good enough for me to just swoop in and see what this car's got. Come on, tires. We need wheels. Okay, down to 3 bullets. No, come on. Oh, the main flu, chat. It's on me. It's trying to get a foothold within my immune system. I gotta fight it. There we go. Finally. See, that's pretty good. That's not in good shape. That one's in good shape. And I only need 2. Oh, look at this. Oh, Lord. Start running. Start running. Run, run, run. Run and cut down the alley. Ooh. Okay. So, our car is here. And there's a bunch of zombies down there. So, I guess I can keep burning ammo to work through them. How much do I have? 25 rounds left. Yeah. That's probably not enough. Let's see. So I can make regular 308. How many can I make? I can make 20 in 18 minutes. Although my marksmanship is not high enough to do this reliably, so this could fail. Whatever. Let's do it. Okay, nice. So, now we've got 45 plus the 3 in the gun. Let's make some more. Can make another 20. This is all of the gunpowder, though. That's okay. And can we make gunpowder right now? We need charcoal. Now, if I remember correctly, Cleo prepared for this. Yes. The charcoal kiln, I'm going to take this outside, has been burning. And all we need to do is take it apart. And boom, 200 charcoal. Nice. Now what we're going to need to do with that is fill it back up. What will we fill it with? How about some wood from this chair? And this chair. And this chair. Nice. Light it up. And in about, what does it take? 8 hours, we will have more charcoal. Which is good because we're going to keep making gunpowder, which is very necessary. Put that in there. Don't need to carry disinfectant. Everything else looks good. Grab that charcoal. Charcoal. Gunpowder costs 5 charcoal to make 200. It costs 200 for every... Oh, what am I missing? What am I missing? Oxidizer. Oxidizer. How do I make oxidizer? Bleach. Okay, now I don't have a ton of bleach. But I get 200 rounds of that per 1 bleach. Let's make an hour's worth. And then make gunpowder from that. We'll make... Oh, gunpowder is fast to make. I guess you just mix it up, right? So ammonia is the limiting factor here, of which I'm going to use nearly half of all my ammonia to make 1,200 gunpowder. That seems fair. All right. So let's take the RV down a little further. Oh, Cleo's hungry again. She does love to eat. Okay. Oh, they caught up to me. I run through the alley, so they followed me. Oh, they got close. Nice. We'll take that tablet PC and the cell phone just for the battery, and the laptop computer because it's got a small storage battery in it. The Feral Runner. I find the icon for those terrifying. Now, what is this? Is this some kind of... Is that the Dragon Balls? Marbles. Oh, okay, that's not quite as exciting. Finish these guys off. Long underwear. Now, I am going to have to start thinking about winter gear, but not for quite some time, as it is still spring. Okay. Looks like I'm doing a pretty good job clearing all these guys out. Somebody asked what was on the picnic table. It does look like a giant kielbasa. It is sausage, yes. Which we can craft. Although, why cook your own sausage when you can eat sausage that's been laying on a picnic table in the rain? Huh? That's how you survive in the zombie apocalypse. This dumb, brainless zombie. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come out. Or just die in there. That's fine. Okay, that's the last of the factory 308. So after this, we are on pure hand load, which is fine. Now, does this thing run? I would love to move it. It's got a faulty engine and no battery. Well, probably the safest way to do this is just to pull these tires. I'm going to need a jack for that. But I've got one, so no worries there. I see some copper wire over here. Also that hand mirror. Always good to have a hand mirror because Cleo has this habit of losing the mirrors off of her RV. She's not the best driver when it comes to protecting her mirrors. Oh, wait. Do I not have a bottle jack? Oh, there we go. Bottle jack. So the bottle jack will allow us to lift up this car and pop these wheels off. Now, you might be wondering, how is she doing this without tools? Well, Cleo is more than human, and she has an integrated tool set, which means that inside her body are tools that she can use, kind of like, you know, Terminator. So that was cool. That was very dangerous to get. Totally worth it. Okay, let's pop this wheel off. Oh, they noticed. Of course they did. Oh my God, where are you coming from? Oh, what? Really? Just coming from nowhere. All right, let's wait a little bit. Anybody else? Anybody else need to come here? You know, that's a garage door right there. There could be a fully functional car inside that garage. Got it. Okay, now let's grab this one. Oh my God! Kill the dog because I can't outrun it. And whoa. Alright, I got 14 rounds. Mood is good. I can actually get through this. This is not that big a deal. Because how many do we have here? 7. The feral runners are a little bit more powerful than the regulars. Oh. All of a sudden she can't shoot. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, 7 rounds. 6. 4. Shit, I can't reload. So you can't mix ammo types. You don't have any Winchester, 308 Winchester to reload. Take a long distance shot. Oh, nice. Then reload. Now we're on the hand loads. Which we have how many of? 40 total. Look, the hand loads have a different icon for the brass. But why? Oh, because that's 7.62 casing versus 308 casing. They're identical. That's a soldier. The cool thing about soldiers is their loot. I'm pretty packed out on batteries, so I'm going to stop looting them. Anything good here? Not really. Now that soldier might have some armor. He's got an army jacket and pants. Oh, combat boots. Yeah, let's take those combat boots. Because even if you don't wear the combat boots, they have Kevlar in them, which is something that you can cut them up and take the Kevlar and sew onto your other clothing. Why not, right? Okay, let's once again try to pull this wheel. Got it. And we'll just drag these wheels back to the RV. And that, at this point, I believe it is time for a little lunch. Alright, quick save. What's a giant destroyed vehicle? Probably just a wreck. You can find wreckage. Did Krista come back long enough to infect Wendell? Yes. How did I not get infected? I don't know that I'm not. I mean, I got through the weekend, so maybe I'm okay. I don't know. What for lunch, chat? She's really accomplished a lot today. I think she deserves some comfort food. How about what looks good? Well, let's look at the enjoyability rating of the food as we go. Okay, so we got pickled meat is 6, 7, 5, 7. Cookies are only enjoyability 7. Come on. Lard is negative 18. Yeah, I imagine that one. Batter fried fish. Are batter fried fish better than cookies? Arguable. But that's enjoyability 10, so I guess Cleo really likes that. What else do we have here? Oh, a deluxe sandwich is enjoyability 12. All right, so what's this made of? Pine nuts, mayonnaise, cheese spread, sourdough bread, bacon. But I don't think she'll eat that. Oh yeah, this food will cause an allergic reaction. Because a deluxe sandwich has vegetables on it, she won't eat it. She's that fucking picky. What a girl. Screwdriver cocktail is enjoyability 20, but that's not food. That's booze. Bone broth. Wow, she really likes bone broth. Fried Spam is fairly enjoyable. It looks like it's going to be the... Oh, wait. Honey sandwich. I don't know. We don't really have a means to make honey. Although we could raid the giant bees and get their honeycomb late game. You know what? For now, I think it's battered fish, which costs flour. We have essentially an unlimited amount of flour at this point. And a fillet of fish, which I did quite a bit of fishing when I was working on the RV. So let's cook that up on the hot plate. Yeah. Batter fried fish. And one serving ain't going to do it for Cleo. She's a hungry girl. And 2 servings ain't going to do it for Cleo. Let's go for 3 servings. I'm not going to do it for Cleo. Wow, okay. We can't afford to eat all of our fish, so we'll just do some basic cooked meat. We'll do 2 horse steaks. Wow, she's not full. I didn't know we had this bratwurst left over. Let's eat that. Oh, okay, that filled her up finally. All right. Now, what we need to do is get a hold of some vehicle parts. So I'm going to need frames. I want frames that are easy to get to. This will work. So I need 3 of those. These are damaged, but I'll just repair them. I'll take an extra one just in case. So, okay, I'm going to need 3 frames. An extra one for metal parts. Controls I've got. I'm going to need a seat. That seat's damaged. That seat's in okay shape. I need a windshield. I've got a battery. I've got an alternator. Oh, I need an engine. So what kind of engine was this thing running? A 4.5 liter V8. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think that's the engine I want. But this game has a weight system, which, you know, obviously a girl like Cleo with 12 strength, she's strong. She's actually a really strong girl, but she's going to need strength 25 to lift that thing up. So, is it a Hemi? 4.5 liters. Actually, hemispherical engines are not efficient compared to modern engines. Don't tell people, because you'll break their hearts. Does she have parasites? No. So, we determined that was partly a game bug, but also partly that she has fast metabolism. You require more food than most people, but recover stamina slightly faster. So, she just eats a lot. Was I looking to check a garage? At this point, I don't really care. Okay, yeah. So what I need is a boom. Wow, that's a lot of pipes. You know where you can find pipes? Interestingly enough, in garages. So there's something alive in here. Let's see what's in here. Smith & Wesson 619. That's 357 Magnum. Nice. And does it have ammo in it? It does. Cool. Not much else here. Barley wine. Okay, do we have... Let's open up. Oh, are these display shelves? No, that's a counter. Bummer. Now here's the thing, chat. I have always played this game and found copper tubing in the refrigerator, or the refrigerators. Refrigerators have copper tubing, but lately, no copper tubing in the refrigerators. I wonder if it's just this build. But that is a problem because you need to jacket your bullets. Although, to be honest, I don't think you necessarily have to do that. Like, you'll foul your barrel if you use raw lead, but it's the fucking zombie apocalypse. Maybe take the risk. Okay, pipes. Where are we going to get pipes? Let's see. Is there a garage on any of these other houses? Washing machine? Those are pretty rare. They're usually in basements. So, looks like we got cabinets. Ah, here we go. Pre-smashed for my convenience. Although not enough. I don't think. Let's see. Oh, multivitamins. Yeah. Need those. Cleo's doesn't have the cleanest diet, although she's been much better lately since she's been able to cook. Also a sponge. I think that's part of the bionic system these days. Okay, what do I got here? Tables. So another oh, you know what? I think those are display cases right there. Let's head in here. This is where I found zombies earlier. Aspirin and a tray pan will take, although shouldn't have to worry too much about disease from this point forward. Display rack. Take it apart. Oops. All the pipes you could ever want. I picked up something there that I didn't want. What was it? Cardboard box. So that gives me how many pipes? 11. That might be enough. Are we working tomorrow? You know, it's kind of optional. So, probably I might jump on remote, see what's going on. We're actually in kind of a slow period at work, so I'm not too worried about. I was going to go to the gun range yesterday. And I was all primed up for it. I was excited. This is a nice day. But I always check their Facebook before I go because that's the only place where they post anything. If, you know, like they're going to close it or whatever. Sometimes it's like, oh, hey, the road washed out. But they were doing some kind of tactical bullshit training. Which means there'd be no parking. And all the fucking jerk-offs would be there. So I didn't go. And I was super disappointed. Okay, let's put these combat boots in the washing machine. We need to take the batteries out of these. Put those in the charging station where the batteries go. It's very important to sort. Texas Star targets. Nah, the range I go to is kind of low budget. They have they had a couple of trees, but then they didn't. I guess people like fucked them up too much, and so they've got mostly just the hanging circles. And then they had one of the man-sized ones, which was my favorite because you can shoot at that from a fair distance and still hit it most of the time, which is, you know, like really satisfying. But then, I don't know, that disappeared too. Oh my god, 10 more pipes. Wow. Makes sense. So the boom... Wait, did I already store those? Yeah. What we're doing is, like, if you've ever seen one of those big rescue vehicles where... wait, this is the wrong house, isn't it? Yes, it's the wrong house. They park it and put down the supports, and then they got this big crane where they turn over the semis and stuff. That's what we're building. and that will be enough to do it. So the idea is we're going to pop this on the RV, and that will give us the ability to haul that engine out of the whatever kind of, that was a police car, I guess. When will Wendell reveal he listens to teen K-pop bands? Wendell doesn't listen to music. Which is 6 hours. Oh, wow. Okay, it's 6 p.m. So there's no way to get this done today. Wow, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, in the meantime, what we'll do is just do some maintenance. So we'll grab most of this copper tubing and the copper pot, take them outside here. Butcher those up. Melt them down in the hot plate. And grab the scrap copper and the copper that we got from that, which will be super useful for making bullets. Did I just get scrap copper from the pot? Do I have to break that down again? Nah, it's okay for now. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at our ammo situation. So we got a lot of 22, but that's kind of useless. Another thing that I can do, and actually this might be worth doing, is I can pull these bullets back apart with the kinetic bullet puller, which is a very interesting little invention if you've never seen one used. It's basically just a hammer that you put a bullet in, and you hammer it till the bullet flies apart from the force. So we can pull apart the 22 and just harvest everything out of that. What else? 5.45 by 39. I don't even know what that is. 762 by 54 is Russian. 9 by 18, I guess that's Makarov. That's probably useless. So we don't really have a ton of useful ammo at this point. Well, we do have a lot of 9mm. So what do we have to shoot? Looks all the compound bow. I wouldn't mind trying out the compound bow. Let's see, what kind of arrows can I make? So that one does 4 damage. That one does 3. But I think I have a book about archery, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll finish out the day reading. After all, it is a rainy day. Why not? And go ahead and recharge this MP3 player battery. And the flashlight battery is good. Yeah, seems good. And instead of burning the... Oh, wait. What's making noise? Oh, that's the engine. Is the engine running? Yeah, that's... We don't want that. We don't want the engine running. Actually, that's just burning up our diesel. How much diesel do we have left? Now, we should have about 90%, 89%. That's not too bad. That's not great. But it'll do. Oh, she's already in a really good mood, actually. Must have been all that food she ate. All right, level 1 archery. Not bad. So let's see if that gave us a new arrow recipe. Simple wooden arrow, which we need a fire to make these. But that's bash 4. Bash 3. Bash 4. Why would you make fletched wooden arrow shaft with a blunted tip, useful for hunting small woodland creatures? Stands a low chance of remaining intact versus fletched wooden arrow shaft with a fire hardened sharpened tip. Stands a low chance of remaining intact. They do the same damage. Damage multiplier is 0.7. Oh, it's 0.5. Okay. These also require some kind of binding. So sinew, we should be able to just butcher zombies and get that, I think. And they also need some sort of stabilizer. Cardboard or plastic. Interesting. Or duct tape. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep blowing people up with bullets. AK-74, haven't heard of that? AK-74 is the assault rifle variant. So AK-47 is technically, depending on who you ask, a battle rifle because it's 30 caliber. So you don't get the benefit of the small caliber high capacity. So they came out with the 74 as an answer to that. The answer to the M16 and the 5.56 caliber. Explosive arrows, they use a lot of gunpowder, so I don't know if I want to burn it on that. All right, let's turn the lights on, and what will be our nighttime meal? Let's have hamburger helper sounds so good. Enjoyability 5. That's not very good, is it? Let's see. This costs meat, water, cheese spread. You know what? We don't have a lot of cheese spread. You can make cheese in this game, but you have to have like barrels and shit to age it and everything. It's pretty cool, actually. You know what? We're gonna have a simple dinner. Oatmeal. We'll have 8 portions of oatmeal with maple syrup. Oh, that really filled her up. Nice. She likes to go heavy on the carbs. All right, that's 10:30. It's going to take a little bit of a risk here and sleep in the city. I'm fairly confident I've cleared out most of the immediate area's worth of zombies. Are you able to add a second floor to the RV? I don't think so. Now, they do have Z levels in the buildings at this point, but I don't think they did it for vehicles yet. Okay, off to bed. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have disinfected my wounds because I took some burns from that shock. So that meal, 8 portions of 8 full bowls of oatmeal with maple syrup lasted her 4 hours before she was hungry again. Now, with this bug, I kind of have to worry because Cleo just keeps getting fatter. And I might need to starve her a little bit, or at least eat less. Let's try just 3 horse steaks for breakfast. So that doesn't fill her up, but I think it's important that we do a reduced calorie diet for her. Actually, no, that's not true. Let's eat the rest of this bratwurst until she's full, because we're going to be doing a very long crafting session, and she's going to get super hungry. What happened to the pipes? Chat. How did we lose 2 pipes? Are they out here? Oh. What? Why did I put 11 pipes out there? Was that just me being stupid? Is that why I didn't have enough earlier? Put the books back in the passenger seat. And here we go. We'll use the welder. And 6 hours later. What's the bug? Apparently there's some kind of, when they revamped the hunger system, they made it too aggressive. Oh, wow. So, in this in this version of the game, they added workbenches, right? And tables. Crafting at a workbench is way more efficient, as you might imagine. So, that was a 6-hour recipe that I started at 6 a.m. And at 11, I'm done. So, I saved a bunch of time working at the workbench. That's awesome. I'm going to pop the boom back here in the middle just to try to keep it out of the way. I don't want to run into anything with it, but it has to be mounted off of the vehicle. And I'm going to have to turn this thing around. Now that does create more of an issue running into things. What is that? What do you think that's an icon for? Tank top, sundress, dress shirt, boxer shorts, leather sandals, and toastums. Oh, our toastums, basically mini wheats. Okay, let's carefully back this monster RV back to the engine that we want. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, hopefully that's close enough. Oh, but I need to be next to the front of it, don't I? This probably won't work. Here's hoping this does work. Engine. Nope. So, they fixed this. It used to be that you just needed to be within proximity of anywhere in the vehicle. Nope, not anymore. You actually have to position your RV within a couple of tiles of the engine, which is, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, yes, Cataclysm, I love you for being realistic, but this one's kind of annoying, but I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you because you're so perfect in every other way. So here we go. That should be close enough. How hard does strength 25 hit zombies? Well, that's like, so you can start your game and put 12 points into strength before it starts costing double. So you could probably, realistically, if you minimized everything else, create a character with like strength 18, maybe 20. But that would be a very superhuman. Now, having said that, there are characters in this game, zombies, who have that kind of strength. And when they hit you, you fly. Like you literally fly across the map and smack into stuff. And if you hit something while you're flying, you take another round of damage from running into the thing as you're flying through the air, which is very cool. Okay, so let's just grab this engine. There's another zombie down here. Now what I want to do is get myself some room to work. So let's pull this motorcycle out of the way. straighten this thing up. So I'm going to be using the welder. I want to have room here. I'm going to have to use that crane again. But for now, I'm not going to worry about that. So, I'm going to... This is my construction menu. So you've got the crafting menu with all your recipes that you can build. And then you've got your construction menu, which is, you know, you can build a house if you want to. Or, alternately, you could build a vehicle. That's what we're going to do. And what will this vehicle's name be called? What should it be called, chat? It's going to be a kamikaze murder vehicle. Killdozer, it's only going to be 2 wheels. Bigglesby Floppenhosen? Well, that doesn't really describe it. It's an excellent name for a cat, but I don't know about a murderous 2-wheeled vehicle. Mega weapon, kind of mundane. Car. Slap Chop is actually not a bad name. That would be descriptive. Fluffy. All right, how about we split the difference? This will be Fluffy Slap Chop. All right, there we go. So when you start building a vehicle, you've got one center frame. So we're going to go up one and install another frame. And this is just cosmetic. So you can make your frame look different ways to make your vehicle look a certain way. But they're all identical in terms of what they are. It's just a chunk of steel, a steel frame. And we'll put one on the back. Ooh, a forklift arm? What does that cost? Steel frame. Oh, that's cool. So that has a lifting quality. Okay, we'll make that one an H. So now we have our 3-slot frame. Okay, we're going to do a... now the V8's too heavy, right? Yeah, okay. So we could put the V8 in last. But we'll definitely need a seat. How about a reclining seat, right? Who wouldn't love to have a reclining seat on a fucking motorcycle? I think you can also do a saddle. I don't know what that's made of. Anyway, seat works fine. And put a wheel on there. The rear wheel is just going to be the drive wheel. Heard a thump. Oh, shit. Shit. Don't attack my vehicle, asshole. Oh, he got some hacks in it. Okay, I got to fix up the vehicle. Don't let me forget that. Rear wheel is the drive wheel. We didn't finish that. Damn it. Oh, my God. Is somebody inside? Did somebody make it inside here and they're thumping around? No. Where are these guys coming from? Oh, we'll take that pipe. Okay, back to it. For once in our lives, can we just install a fucking wheel? Come on. Alright, there we go. So there's the drive wheel. That's fine. And then this will be the steerable part. Oh, fuck you. Where are you guys coming from? Is there a nest over here? What is this? What's going on? Are you in this house? No? Where are they coming from? Huh. Oh well. Okay, yeah. Wheel. Please work. Okay, we got a steering wheel on the front, a drive wheel. We've got a seat. We need a seat belt. That's right. We're putting a seat belt on our motorcycle. Don't question it. Yep, seat belt. And we're going to need some controls to control the vehicle. Okay. It all looks pretty good. So now I need a battery. Car battery. Alternator. Gonna put the battery in the back. And I want to install a trunk. Do I want the trunk in the back? If I put the trunk in the back, I gotta put the gas tank in the front. That could be dangerous. First, okay, let's see what we can fit. Windshield to keep the wind off as much as possible. Can also, no, that limits it. I could do 2 10-liter tanks. Maybe that's a better way to do it rather than a big tank. Okay, let's put a trunk on there. And a 10-liter tank in the rear. Yeah. 10 liters. That's pretty good, right? I mean, although we are running a V8. Do I have another tank? No. I can make a 2-liter or a 60-liter. I can't make a 10-liter tank. Where the hell did I get a 10-liter tank? Was that the jerry can? How do I search this? There's a way to search this. Filter. How do I filter? Tank. Yes, a jerry can. All right, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so grab a hold of this and Fluffy Slap Chop collides with errors in movement code. Okay. Let's save the game. Oh no, don't save and quit. Errors in movement code, that doesn't sound good. Oh, okay. Okay, now we can drag it this way. Not sure why that didn't work before, but you know what? There's bugs. Grab that engine, drag it, and let's pop that in there right between the legs. Oh, no? Oh, right. Shit. I don't have a welder. Okay, well, that's going to require a little rearranging. Pull the crane off. And put it over here. And then drag this thing all the way back over. Okay. There we go. V8 engine, a 4.5 liter right between the legs for maximum enjoyment. Cleo's going to feel the power. Okay, now let's just clean this thing up. You can... Oh, that was the seat. Okay, yeah, we'll just make everything nice and brand new. Fix a car battery with a welder? How do you do that? I don't know. But you do. Save the game real quick. All right, fluffy slap chop. So we got a windshield on the front. Well, then we got some controls. Now this motorcycle is not driven with a fork. This is driven with some kind of drive system because we pulled these controls out of a car. Don't question it. Seat and a seat belt. That's right. We're wearing a seat belt on a motorcycle. A V8 engine. And in the back, we've got 10 liters worth of fuel tank, a trunk to store our loot in, a car. Oh, I almost forgot. We need an alternator. Wait. Did I not have an alternator laying here? What did I do with my alternator? Huh. Is it on top of it? You know what? Just get another one. Oh wait, is that what that is? Yeah, that's the truck alternator. Okay, good. Yep. Alternator to recharge that battery. All right, so it's 900 pounds of motorcycle. Its safe speed is 195, but it will go 232 miles an hour. I don't know what the acceleration is yet because I don't have gas in it. So let's grab a... Do we have any gallon jugs that are empty? No. All the jugs are full. Okay, what do we have? I really just need enough in it to drive it down there. Just a couple of plastic bottles will be fine. So here we go. Siphon out some of this gasoline. Might as well top off the lighter while we're at it. And fill this little guy up. All right. Let's see. Starts right up. Oh, wait. I expected it to go the other way. Okay. Well, this is fine. This is fine. All right. Yep. That's going to work. That's going to be pretty fast. Okay. But we are not done, chat. Because right now, we've built nothing more than a regular, basic motorcycle. And that's not anything special. That's not apocalypse ready. So, let's turn that in. Oh, look at that. We got a visitor. Hey, buddy. Okay, here we go. So, what do we have? No. All right, we're going to have to make our own. But I kind of expected this. All right, it's 8 p.m. So we're probably going to be... You know, I don't know if I want to sleep here because there's so much zombie activity. I don't know where they're coming from. Let's see how long. How long does it take? What I want are blades. So I can make one out of scrap metal or a chunk of steel, and it only takes an hour. Yeah, that's not bad at all. But it can wait till tomorrow. So just to be safe, I'm gonna head out. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do before I do that is put the boom back where it belongs. Because I will tear. Oh, are you serious? Where are they coming from? I will tear this thing right off if I leave it on the side there. Oh, I hope there's enough daylight left to do this. Nice. And you hear the 2.8 liter diesel engine bang as it starts? Bang? That engine's supposed to be in perfect condition. Now here's the cool thing, chat, about the RV. It's got floodlights. Boom, it's daytime again. But those really chew up batteries, so we won't use them too much. I'm just going to drive back up here where it's safer. And we'll take a quick look at the vehicle. The rams are all in good condition. There's a piece of frame that needs to be fixed. Take that. There's a piece of frame that needs to be fixed. Well, yes, I don't know what damaged all this in here. But my 2.8 liter V6 diesel engine, now it's got a little minus sign next to it. Well, no, everything does. So that engine isn't described as faulty or bad. Why would it bang? The frame is all busted up in weird places. Now this does have a mechanic, so it jumps to the most damaged part, but I can't fix the... Oh, wait a minute. I can? She's graduated. She's Mechanic 7. Oh, 1% Mechanic 7. So building Fluffy has moved her to the next mechanical skill level. How awesome is that? So in the morning, we'll touch up the armor. Oh, she's hungry though. You know what? We can eat the rest of this bratwurst. And have some... Oh, wow. Look how thirsty she was. Oh my god, that was... What is it? It's 0.5 liters per drink. She's drank 2 liters of water and she's not satisfied. 2.5 liters of water. Right before bed. She's gonna have one of those dreams where she pees the bed. Alright. Falls asleep without any trouble. Now, we're not healing the last mile. She's hungry again by 1:30 a.m. We're not healing the last... Oh, actually, just as I say that, the final heal, except for the right arm. Alright, everything is good. Although it's 5:17 a.m., so it's a little dark. We burned 3% of the battery just using the floodlight for that small amount of time. Now here's the cool thing. With the words chat. The boom. We can pull electric car batteries and pop those in the old RV. So the next time we come up on an electric car, I plan to expand the battery storage in the RV by at least doubling it. Okay, so I need to get the welder in range of the motorcycle. Actually, probably the most efficient way to do that would be to bring the motorcycle to the RV, not the other way around, but you know. Cleo's not always the brightest girl. And we're going to need another piece of frame, preferably one that's not too banged up, but this one will do. And this one we will butcher into lumps of steel with our trusty hacksaw. I should just go kill this zombie. Where is he? Because he's annoying the piss out of me. Oh, look, there's another. Oh, look, they just... Here they come. Like, where were those guys? They're like, ah, it's too late to try to kill her right now. You know what? Let's get just a fresh start in the morning. We'll work better in the morning. Okay. Let's make a blade. So, chunks of steel will make a blade. Let's make 5 of them. That takes 5 hours. I should eat first. You know, there's no time for this. Let's just have horse. We'll have 5 horse sticks. That filled her up. Not bad. And we'll make 5 blades on the old forge. And we'll make them out of the steel chunks. Oh, you know what? No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Use the workbench. Wait. She was going to use chunks of steel. Chunks. Oh, we've got an in-progress blade. Okay. Pick that up. So what I want to do is... activate that. Now, if we get attacked by a zombie during this, my hands are empty. Insufficient electric forge charges. Well, shit. Okay, let's empty our inventory of all the extra stuff that we're carrying. Don't need those bottles anymore. We can wield that. Put the blades on the... Oh, you know what? I didn't do that correctly anyway. Okay, I gotta... This new crafting system is alien to me. So there's the forge. Can we reload it? Yep. Okay. Put the forge back where it belongs. And put the battery in the recharger. And then access the workbench. And work on a specific craft, being the in-progress blade. With the forge. 5 blades on the workbench. Nice. Let's take those with us. And are we close enough to the welder? Yep. All right. Blade on the front. Oriented forward. Blade on the side, oriented sideways. And blades on the rear, which are essentially backup blades. And I need to get out of the way for this one. Nice. So, quick save. What we've got is a 195 mile an hour motorcycle with giant blades bristling out of it. Nice. Let's crank this up and make a quick trip up here for some fuel. Just leave the engine running. No need to turn it off. Now this actually won't take much. All right, we're already at 91%. I'm going to top it off though because I don't know how long 10 liters is going to last with that engine. If necessary, we can always put a different engine on it, but we'll see how this goes. Actually, wait. If we leave it running and investigate it. Okay, so now we have acceleration numbers. So it'll run at idle at for 13 hours. It will accelerate 48 miles per hour per turn. Not bad. It also has 0 in terms of catalytic conversion or muffler. So it's just running loud. And meanwhile, let's go and see what we can see down here. Oh, hello. Hello, zombies. Let me just take a quick... Now, here's the trick, chat. When they hit the front blade, they're going to deflect off of it. That's why the side blades are there. But I don't want to hit them too hard. Because if you hit them too hard, those blades are going to snap. So let's see. 20 miles an hour. Nice. Okay, I didn't get the other ones. Okay, make another pass at 20. Not bad. Oh, hello, puppy. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't fast enough. 8 miles an hour is not enough. But 20... Oh! Oh, hello. Hello, boys. Oh. Oh, shit! Oh! 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 Had to accelerate hard out of that. Oh, I've got one on the back. I got one on the back, chat. Oh, he's hanging on. Oh, shit. Woo! Alright. Turn it around. Oh, crap. Okay, get it up to 20. Nice. Yep, cut them down. Uh-oh. The windshield. Okay, we lost the windshield there. That's no big deal. That's easy to replace, but we're going to have to... Oh, just run over that little girl. Okay. Another pass? Yeah, why not? I think the blades will break before anything. Okay, that's working well. And the cool part is if it drags them, it just drags them in half. Nice. Okay, well, the maiden run is proving to be very effective. Now, the question is, what are we going to do with it, right? Because just murdering zombies is fine, but it's not getting us anywhere. So I think the first order of business is going to be the bookstore. And then that will open up more map. What is this? Baseball field. Interesting. What are the G's? Community garden. Music venue. And an open sewer. Alright, well for now, let's head back to the RV. And I've attracted some attention doing that, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what kind of damage that did. So all the blades are covered with blood, as you would expect. The wheel took a little damage. All the blades are in good shape. The seatbelt and the engine took some damage. Probably when we got hung up and all those... that big thick pack of zombies. Oh, the battery! The battery was destroyed. Crap. So wait a minute. I guess we were just running off of engine power? Since this is such a basic vehicle, that makes sense. But I have a feeling it would work anyway. Okay, well, so... Damn, it's a good thing I didn't turn the engine off while I was down there. Well, that, that tells me that we're going to need more. We're going to have to go a little further with our vehicle. All right, so... let's see what it costs. I want to filter... Steel plating. So I guess I can't craft steel plating. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, so we're gonna need steel plating. And we're gonna need another battery. We're gonna get the zombie. Actually, a couple of them. So, was there a battery in this guy? Yep. Let's pop that out. And replace that. I'm not going to bother repairing the seatbelt because that costs duct tape. Definitely want to repair the wheel. Okay, and let's craft up some steel plating. It actually goes pretty quick. 37 minutes. We'll make 3 pieces of it. And slap that on there. Okay. Nice. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. Windshield. Hopefully the windshield should be much more robust with steel plating. Alright, so that little excursion cost us 0.3 liters of gasoline. Which is a lot, but probably can just scavenge as we go. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's 17 rounds of 308. Let's drop off anything we don't need. So we don't need that. We don't need that. One thing I want to do real quick. Oh, my rain hood's been destroyed. Shit. Can I make one? Yeah. Yeah, no reason not to do that. So let's take off the rain hood, which is just rags at this point. Can I butcher that and get something out of it? No, it was literally just like a piece of elastic with nothing left on it. Okay, yeah, food. Now, she likes sandwiches, right? Cheese sandwich, boring sandwich. Let's make a couple of boring sandwiches. Oh, wait, no. That doesn't have any meat on it. Can I make a meat sandwich? Yeah. Out of our sourdough bread. With... Wait. Can't we use cooked meat with this? All right, we don't have any cooked meat. So let's make 2 horse steaks. And 2 horse steak sandwiches. Delicious. Oh, that filled her up too. It's weird they say you're wielding a rifle which is 308, but you've got 5.56. So, okay, you're looking at, if you look here, the highlighted part is designated where I'm looking. So A means all. That is, I'm looking at the 9 squares that are around me and I'm standing on top of. So this is what's in the RV storage, is all of this stuff. Now the I is inventory. So this is what I'm carrying in my rucksack. And you're looking at the stuff over here. And the only ammo I have in the gun is in the magazine. So there is a magazine system too. So you can, it actually will take me a long time to reload this gun in the current state because I've only got 1 magazine. But if I had 2 magazines, I could load them beforehand and that would be a really quick reload. Was there anything else I wanted to do here? I don't think so. Okay. Bookstore or bust. Now the cool thing is, I don't have to kill everybody here. Fails to start. All right, the battery's probably dead. No worries. Got a jumper cable. Just connect that up with the RV and attach it to Fluffy. Vroom. Nice. Leave it running while we pull the cable off. Did I bring that with me? Yeah, okay. Cool. Game goes deep, but it could use more Z levels. The buildings have Z levels. I don't see a basement here anywhere, but they're there. Basements, and they go up too, which is kind of a recent addition. Oh, the American flag. Oh, Cleo's got to have the American flag. Look at this. Oh my God, how amazing. Can I wear that? Oh, chat. Torso is very encumbered. Look at her. Okay, well, I can't wear it because that's actually really bad, but that's so cool. I wish I could attach it to the RV in some manner. Ore and underground cave systems and aquifers. Why would you want ore in a world where steel can be scavenged everywhere? Now there is a water system, so oh, here. So here's a river, and you can build boats. You can even build amphibious vehicles. But swimming and all that shit is hyper realistic. If Cleo were to hop in the water wearing armor as she is doing it right now, she'd sink right to the bottom. I'm going to kill this guy because I just don't want him lurking around. Caves, you can explore caves, you can explore mines. Oh shit, there's a shocker zombie. Now he will zap me. What is this guy? Look at him. He's something special. A hazmat zombie. Wouldn't mind a hazmat suit, but now is not the time. Now is the time for the bookstore. So underground, there are several underground. Oh, he got me. He zapped me. That was a rough head zap. And there's another one. Oh, he got me too. Pain. In pain. Oh, there's a... Jesus. How many... There's a lot of electrical activity on this map. Oh, okay. Z levels. So, yeah. Right there is... So if I go down on the map, this only shows me what I've explored. But you see here is an Elmo. This is like a prepper bunker. And I've been underground there. So it shows it on the map. But right here, you see that manhole cover next to... if I have a crowbar, I could pop that open and head down in the sewers if I wanted to. Oh. Hello. Oh my god, another one! Wow. Okay, keep track of our progress. Getting close. Getting close to the bookstore. Wow. The bookstore is a heavily populated area. So... Oh wait, that's not the bookstore. That's the bookstore. Okay, we got Trap and Field, which is not that great. Computer gaming, which we don't need. Oh, this is going to take a while. Let's see if we can just scout what's in there. No, not really. Can't really tell. Okay, well. Oh, little girls. Oh, crap. Oh. Almost had a guy on board there. This is actually really tough to do. And moderate the speed and make those turns. As you can imagine, a motorcycle with truck tires on it. Oh, that's another vehicle. Oh, I've hit another vehicle. Oh, back them up. Back it up. Luckily, this motorcycle has a great reverse gear. And it accelerates at 48 miles per hour per turn. So there's really no delay when you want to go a different direction. Wonder if the UK will force Musk to filter porn on his satellite internet. That would reduce the popularity, wouldn't it? Oh. So, oh. Sometimes you really got to gear down and power through the zombies. There's just so many. Jeez. I really hope this bookstore is worth it. Let's see what else we've unlocked on the map. Oh, a gun store. Okay, that's nice. Storage units can be interesting. Not much else. Oh, there's a zombie police dog. Uh-oh. Oh. You feel guilty for killing a child who was hanging off your vehicle, murdering you. Oh, there's a chainsaw. Oh, that's a lumber yard in the middle of a city, which is weird because where are the trees? Yeah, this is just taking forever. I didn't. Oh. Oh, shit. Nearly out of fuel. Okay, gotta get home. So the fuel tank is not gonna work. Unless it's damaged. Oh! Oh, nice. A tank. Oh, yeah, gonna have to investigate that later. Probably just made it home on fumes. I gotta go by the fuel gauge up there because of the bug. If you can see right here. So we're on the E. Alright, let's see what happened with this bad girl. 10% gasoline. And it looks like the tank was damaged, yes. Look at the... So what happened was the tank was damaged to such a degree that it started leaking fuel. So we didn't run out of gas because of the engine capacity. We ran out of gas because we leaked too much fuel, which means that the armor plating isn't quite enough to deal with that kind of, you know, like getting bogged down in the zombies and tearing them up. Honestly, this was a far more effective playstyle in the past, so I think they might have changed how vehicles work a little bit. And but so maybe the bookstore is too much of a too ambitious of a plan right now. Let's say that. But here's the thing. If I move on from this location, I can only take one vehicle with me. So we'll have to rebuild. I'd have to pull this thing completely apart and store it, which I probably don't even have storage for all this stuff. And or just build a new one on location if I wanted to do it again. So maybe we'll ignore the bookstore for now. But yeah, the tank. I think we need to investigate the tank. So, but it's 8 p.m. Let's just get a little bit of reading done. She's kind of in a bad mood from all that. And she's not particularly hungry. I think I'll let her go to bed hungry. Because you know, she's getting fat, so we gotta let her slim down a little bit. So we'll read till 11. And of course she gets hungry right at bedtime. Just fill up on water. Actually, that worked. She's not actively hungry. Make sure we close the doors, because I don't want any creeps getting in here. And off to bed. Does Cleo still smell like ass? There's never a time that Cleo doesn't smell like ass. That's a big part of her history. That's why she is where she is today. So, there's no cure for that. Oh, let me just drink this tepid Nestle water. If only it were ice cold, because I had a double wall thermos. Okay, so let's just eat some bread for breakfast. Yeah, I'll just get rid of the hunger. What shape is she in now? Still overweight. So what we're going to do is just check out this tank. Now, the cool thing... Wait, what? Oh. That wasn't enough gasoline to get it started. Because the engine is so ridiculously oversized. Well, okay, whatever. You know what I'll do? Is I will get enough gas to start her up. One liter ought to do it, right? There we go. And then I'll top off the tanks up here. How hard is it to get a muffler on the bike? You can make a muffler. It's not a big deal, but what's the point? Oh, that one's out of fuel. Okay. And I'm gonna fill up these bottles just in case we run out of gas on the road. It should be enough to get us home, assuming the fuel tank is not ripped to shreds. So let's just venture over here. Take a look. So that's just a giant crash. So there's 3 vehicles involved in that crash. But once they're mixed up like that, then it just becomes wreckage. Okay, so there's the tank. Still leaking? No, that's smoke. The engines in this game are like engines from the 50s. They just crank out smoke for whatever reason. Bogged down a little bit there. We're okay. Oh, spun out a little bit there. So it's hard to tell, you know, with the turn-based driving and all, but you can lose control of your vehicle. And it'll go into a skid. And then every turn there's a chance of regaining control. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did I just run into that building? Yep. But I didn't lose any of the blades, so that's something. Jeez. So many zombies. And that's why the cities are just such a pain in the ass. Oh, 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 gas it up, gas it up. What's happening? Lost a blade. Fuel's doing okay. Now there's every possibility that we go through all this and this tank sucks. Go, gas it up. So it's easy to get bogged down under 20 miles an hour. But it's hard to steer at 20 miles an hour. Now it is turn-based, so I should go slower. Like, it's really, really hard to wrap your mind around the idea that going faster IRL doesn't make you go faster in game. You know, it's turn-based driving. And that's just something that we've never done in video games. So, very difficult to get your head around it. But let's try to. Okay. Take your time. Alright, this is lined up well. Okay, we should get rid of at least 3 of these. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, we hit a skid there. So you see, you regain control of Fluffy Slapchop. Skid into that guy. Got him. Okay. Pull it back around. This looks good. Straighten it out. Nice. Yep. There's number 3. Okay. Oh, survivor zombies. So survivor zombies are some of the toughest, but they almost always have really good loot because, you know, they were survivors. Oh, punch it. Punch it. They're tough too. Sometimes they have armor. Let's see what they've got. One of those is wearing a bikini. So, okay, a Mossberg. Maybe he's got some shells in it. Probably not worth stopping. MP3 player would be good if I didn't already have one. The hand drill starts fires, which is great. But, again, I got the refillable lighter. So, a rucksack. I think I have 2 at this point, so I'm not going to stop for that. Oh, a good old vibrator. Oh, you know what? Guys. Cleo needs a vibrator, right? I mean, it's the zombie apocalypse, and all those lonely nights in the RV, I think we owe it to Cleo to grab the vibrator. So let's remember that spot right there. So it's south of the curved pool of blood. She can get high and use it. Okay. Tonight, Cleo is getting high. She's going to cook up some of that battered fish that she loves. And she's going to smoke some weed and spend some quality time with that vibrator. If she makes it. If she lives that long. Okay. Alright, we're actually making a little bit of a dent here. I think a couple more passes. I see that guy over there, but I don't want to get too close to the vehicles. Oh, the cats are ready to eat. It's too early. They know what time it is. They're full of shit. So, I'm out of dry cat food, and my plan was to go to the store after the stream, but now, because I'm already at home, that's kind of annoying. Okay, one more pass. But I didn't have any food for them for their 5 o'clock meal either. So I added, or I made them a little like sampler platter of 2 kinds of treats, both crunchy and chewy. A little sprinkling of dry cat food because it was all they had left, and some tuna, a couple of spoonfuls of tuna from a pouch. Oh, really? Fuck you. Oh, I shot him and he fell off. The tough zombie struggles to stand. Oh, it knocked him down. That's cool. And then I took some deli turkey slices and tore those up. And they fucking loved it. So tonight, usually they get half a can of dry cat food, or half a can of wet cat food, and then dry cat food on top of that, and I split it between them. Tonight, they're both going to get a full can of dry cat food. Okay, all right, we're going to go back for the vibrator. Let's save the game, just in case. Don't want to crash to take this away from her. Let's read the description. Battery devouring device is just the thing to need the tension out and help you relax. Use it to take a break and unwind. I think we will. So yeah, you see, you get a warning when you're in smoke, but it doesn't matter because she's wearing a gas mask. One last holdout. And of course he bounces off. God, that's annoying. Needs a solar panel. Well, we got the recharging station, which is solar panel driven. And I've got like 8 batteries that are that size. So there's no way she can outlast the stored energy in the RV. Even her sexual appetite can't exhaust that much stored power. Got him. Okay, nice. So let's turn this around. And let's see what we got. I'm going to leave it running, and we're at 92% gasoline. Not bad at all. Okay, the treads are gone. That's the bad news. The good news is a mounted 50 cal turret with 50 cal ammo, 120 millimeter gun, which is very cool. A M240 with 308 with some still in it. It's got a storage battery, but it's very banged up. Got that 1300 horsepower gas turbine engine. That'd be cool to put on the motorcycle. So it won't run ever, but we will pull these guns off of it. Thank you for subscribing, Danger Bar. Can you make treads? Nope. Unfortunately not. And on top of that, this thing weighs 60,000 pounds. I'm not even sure if the boom would lift this thing. So pulling treads off of it would be damn near impossible. I mean, how do you jack up a fucking tank? I don't know which way's the front. Oh, that's the front. Okay. A can of diesel, we'll definitely take that. So there's some 308. Some 50 cal. This is 120 millimeter high explosive anti-tank. Not bad. Although I don't think we can get that, realistically get that gun onto the RV. I would love to. But let's see, I can just carry that, right? Because yeah, that'll go in my current whatchamacallit, rifle. Anti-chicken walker ammo. If you could get the drop on it, but also keep in mind that Cleo is at launchers 0. So launchers are a different kind of firearm in terms of like learning. So I probably can't even, I can pull it off, but I probably can't install it because it is it's a launcher. I don't know. Oh shit. Where did these little girls come from? I'm going to... So here's the cool thing. Like, here's how deep the firearm system goes. Somebody was talking about the bullets earlier. So I've got reloaded... I got hand loads in this thing. So there's 6 in the magazine. So if I unload the gun, I end up with this HK417 magazine and an empty gun. All right. So then if I unload the magazine, now I've popped out the individual rounds. Now I can reload that magazine and I have the choice of what to put in it. So I'll put this factory ammo that I just pulled out of the tank, and now I have 20 rounds in the magazine, and then I reload again, and now that magazine is in the rifle. Okay, so let's pull. There's the tank gun. So that needs lifting 6 or strength 300. Actually, I think that I think the boom could lift that. So we might be able to grab that. Would level 1 4X shirts be considered 4X tall? You know, I don't know, but it's that... I mean, he uses some other company with the shirts. I think it says on the website. But it's those blended shirts. So you can probably look those up. I think he lists who his shirt manufacturer is. And then you can get a price or a size chart somewhere. So I'll pull these turrets off. Wait, yeah, the Browning. I'm also going to get these turret mounts. Heard a thump. Oh. It's another little girl. Hey, little girl. Yeah, turret mount. I'm going to pull these turret mounts because this is the, you know, rotating motor assembly that can be used to mount a turret. Now, we've also got a storage battery in this thing. It's heavily damaged. I wonder if that can be repaired. Nah, it doesn't look like it. That sucks. Okay, well, not the end of the world. So let's just take this stuff home. And we're gonna have to bring the RV back here in order to try to pull that 120 millimeter gun off there. Not going to fix the tank. The tank doesn't have treads. So there's no point. Regular wheels will not support that kind of weight. And I can't craft treads, unfortunately. So for now, I'm just gonna park Fluffy up here. Probably end up abandoning it. Unless... I mean, this city just sucks. The only other thing that I care about is this gun store. And that's so close to the mall. It would take forever to run over all the zombies. Oh, wait, what's this? A liquor store. Probably could get some good first aid out of the liquor store, but... Okay, let's drag all of our shit down here. And go about hauling it inside. Oh, that's a lot of weight. Oh, overburdened. So that's a 80-pound 50 caliber and a 20-pound 308. Plus that's 100 pounds of 120 millimeter shells. By the way, there's no crafting tank shells. So even if I install the gun, I got 2 shots. Which, you know, still worth it. Because that's 2 shots that will blow up a building, but kind of sad that that's all you'll get. I'm not going to bother with the steel because I've got plenty of that. Cleo's going to hang on to the vibrator. Actually, she's going to put a fresh battery in it. A high capacity battery, obviously. And we'll put that empty one on there to charge. Was the wreck caused by the tank? I don't know. I mean, probably not. I think it's just random generator. Military plate. Yeah, the military plate is probably worth grabbing. Oh, yeah. It's 8 a.m. So we actually have military plate on some of the RV. Now, the problem with military plate is that the RV is almost 10,000 pounds. So the boom crane is good for 44,000 pounds. If we plate the entire RV, we will probably exceed 44,000 pounds. And at that point, we can't even change a tire without pulling armor off of it, which is super annoying. So maybe armor some of the more sensitive parts, but I don't think I can armor the entire RV without really producing way more weight. That's also going to be a huge burden on our 2.4 liter diesel engine, which is kind of a shitty engine. Oh, look at this. Well, you know what? That's why we installed the Rams. Darkfane, thank you for subscribing. Okay, so hopefully we don't get too far down here and trigger any zombies. Because I need to back this. Ah, ran into the building. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, there goes my mirror. Here we go. Hopefully that's close enough. Get my mirror back. Didn't damage it. Just snapped it off. Oh, you know what? Now I remember. Okay, so the reason we're not going to be able to get this gun. Yeah. So here's the trick, chat. You have to have a path to the object. But you see it's sepia there, meaning that we might be able to go through the back door. Let's try that. But I think it's a proximity thing, so we won't be able to get close enough in terms of squares. That will most likely be our issue. But if I can line this up perfectly. Oh, oops. Okay, don't run. Okay, yeah, now back that up there. One more. Uh-oh. This room is packed with zombies. Okay, I could have gone one more. Let's see if this will do it. No. So it's not close enough. In terms of squares, I think I have to be like 3 or 4 squares. And I'm 5 in. So my crane will never be close enough to that gun. Backup camera, you know what? Camera control system. Oh, come on. Camera control system. And there should be some cameras. That one's damaged. That one's okay. Looks like this is the best one. Oh, God. Do you guys never take a fucking break? You take a day off? It's Labor Day weekend. Oh, my God. Just get it over with, guys. Alright, fuck it. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, I don't care about the... Oh, wow. Okay, 8 bullets left. What is this, like a clown car? Six bullets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little girls. More than 6 little girls. Can I reload? Okay. Start running. Use the tank as cover. Reload. Excellent. That worked. Look at look how many zombies. What were they doing in there? And it was all little girls. And like a couple of creepy guys. What kind of darkness did we stumble into? That was a lot of shells to burn. I'll take a backpack. Why not? And what else? 2 backpacks? Sure. Glove liners will be good for the winter. Gotta think ahead in the apocalypse, chat. You can't just say to yourself, hey, it's warm now. Leather pants might be good for, you know, like hitting the clubs later. Although, with Cleo's stinkiness, putting her in leather pants, you know, any kind of fabric that doesn't breathe, that can go bad. She learned that the hard way. Okay, so let's pop the control system in to the front seat. Who is still... Are they still in there? There's more of them. Okay. Oop. Who else is in here? Let's just get this over with. Alright, are we done? Finally? And we'll put this camera right back here. Oh, wait. I guess we can't install a camera where there's a solar panel. Okay, we'll have to juggle those around a little bit. But the control system definitely. Oh my god. Are they thumping? Was he hitting the RV? I thought the thumps were, ah, shit. He probably damaged the RV. Oh, fuck it. We'll just take the security camera with us. I gotta make sure they didn't damage anything. Go ahead and fix up this armor while we're here. Wow, that takes a long time. Takes 30 minutes per. Yeah, that's time consuming. See if they broke anything else. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna quick save. I think we're done here. So next, what I want to do is drive up here and see if there's a path north, because otherwise we are locked into this valley, which I don't care for. Cleo needs room to roam. So what we'll do is we'll find decent... See how long this takes. That takes about 20 minutes. We'll pull armor off of the tank. The good pieces. Until 6 o'clock or so. This is actually quite a bit of armor. How many pieces we got? 10 pieces. So let's see. If we armor up the doors, so that's 2 pieces. And we'll armor up the fuel tanks. Where are they? 2 pieces for the fuel tanks. And we'll armor the wheels. Well, that's the doors. Okay, so... And then we'll put armor on all these internal components that we don't want to lose. I think 10 is probably a good amount. Also, I don't even know if we can fit this in the storage compartment. So let's drop off the camera and put the clothes in the washing machine. We definitely don't have to worry about backpacks anymore. Backpacks are like the most critical early game item. Until you get one, it's the most important thing in the world. Cleo is backpack secure. If we ever meet another survivor, we can just give one to them. I wonder though, if the tank's working, can it just run shit like cars and houses over? Nah, it wouldn't run them over. There would be a collision. But it would, you know, just rip them to shreds. So if you look over here, how there's glass and copper wire and chunks of steel everywhere. So it would just reduce the car into its component parts as it ran it, just ripped it to shreds. That's how that would work. Also, the cars will move when you hit them. There's sort of a collision physics thing kind of happens. So they would be knocked out of the way. Or if they were up against the wall or something, they couldn't move, then yeah, they would just be deconstructed to their components. Alright, so I think we're good here. Am I forgetting anything? I'm going to leave the motorcycle. Unfortunately, we didn't accomplish a ton with the motorcycle. Oh, you know what? No, I'm being stupid here. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back. Oh, God. This is a bitch to turn. So we have effectively depopulated this entire area. And there is absolutely no reason not to at least do a real quick house check here. Just see what's going on. And I won't even, oh wow, she just like caved in the entire wall there. She's strong. So I'll just do a quick overall look at what's in these places. Oh, a motorcycle helmet. That would have come in handy. So we got these novels. Kojiki, the oldest extant chronicle of Japan's myths and history. Stories contained in the Kojiki are part of the inspiration behind Shinto practices. Will this teach me a martial art? No. I don't remember how to switch martial arts. Let's see. Martial arts, that's underscore. Brawling. Okay, you know, it didn't teach me anything. Mayonnaise. Okay, we'll take some mayonnaise. Kiwi in a pear, lemonade, sports drink. Sure, sure, why not? Oxygen tank. Immediate relief for asthma or smoke inhalation. I think what that'll do is restore your stamina. Although, you know, carrying it around is unrealistic. Hydrogen peroxide, yes. Oh, I wonder. You think the washer and or dryer, would they have copper in them? Too dark to construct. Great. Rubber hose, electric motor, copper tubing. Oh, okay, chat. We get our copper tubing from washers and dryers. So those are more rare, I think, but at least that's something. Brawling works with you're used to hand-to creature fighting. You know how to fight when unarmed or with any weapon to a certain extent. Okay. So does that provide a bonus? That's interesting. I've never used the fighting styles. We'll eat that apple. She's hungry and thirsty. Let's get this lemonade. Why not sports drink? Now, if they haven't changed it, yeah, sports drink gives you a -1. But, like, why would sports drink give you a negative morale? It's sugar drink, right? Do people hate Gatorade? Why can't I get to that door? Oh, there we go. Okay, so who was talking about Z levels earlier? Boom, basement. Look at this. Got a pool table. Got some liquor, looks like. Yeah. Yogurt. Why not? I was hoping there'd be a washer and dryer in there. Oh, I bet it's in here. No. Thread. What is this? A water heater. I bet a water heater's got copper in it, right? Copper tubing. And what's this? A furnace. Okay. I'm glad I looted these houses. Oh, wow. What? Did I just teleport through a wall? I feel like that's a little broken. It is so hard to navigate the isometrics. Do not recommend. Here's the detached garage. Will there be a car in it? No. There won't. What was that? Oh, it's a lawnmower. It's got a blade on it, but I can make blades pretty easily, so not gonna bother. Got some various canned food there. There's a washer and dryer. Copper tubing. Oh, gonna make so many bullets. An obscene amount. Something behind the fridges? In the basement? Why am I playing isometric? I think isometric is a little easier for the stream to get an idea of what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Nothing behind the fridges. But yeah, top-down's easier to play. I would not even use a tile set. I like the raw ASCII myself. But I've actually streamed that before, and people were just like, what the fuck is this? What's wrong with you? Look at this. Look what did this? Something just ripped this entire wall out and smashed through that door. Now, one thing we've not run into so far is a Hulk. I don't know. So they have this concept in this game of zombie evolution. Something has ripped this place to shreds too. And it used to be that seasons were like 30 long. What is that? It's just a puddle of peanut butter. But now that seasons are 100 days long, I imagine the scaling also adjusts with that. So usually they show up, I guess, toward the end of the first year, maybe. And oh, something's alive in there. Let's get a peek. Oh, he's in the garage. A laundry basket. What good is that? Aluminum foil. I wonder if we can make recipes with aluminum foil. Like wrap something in it. So that's the Italian cookbook. Oh, I've already got that. What is this? That's the aluminum foil. You know what? Let's take it. Why not? Alright, so I'm out of storage. I'm going to head back. So I'm running into zombies now too. Just ate a puddle of peanut butter. Did you get it off the ground? Because that's the only way to make it authentic. So that was a pretty good loot. Do I care about all of these? I mean, they're just basic houses, and as nice as all the stuff we got was, it wasn't anything too crazy. I mean, the copper tubing is nice, but that'll last us a while. And now that I know where to get it, it shouldn't be too hard to replicate. Let's see. Put the jumper cable up. The oxygen tank, I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. I just, you know, just hoard things. That's what you do, right? And you have to imagine that in the apocalypse, you would never leave anything of even moderate usefulness behind. Why would you? Because you're going to find a use for everything. Okay. It is 7 p.m. and it's 10:44 p.m. IRL. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and drive up here and see what's going on east of this city. Hopefully we can pass beyond here. If not, we'll park for the night and shut her down. And tonight's the big night, chat. You know what tonight is? That's right. Battered fish. Perhaps a little alcohol. You know, maybe she'll, I think we've got some alcoholic drinks. And, little marijuana. I think so. And how will we wrap up our day, chat? Oh, I think you know. She's going down to Vibration City. And she's going to spend as long as she needs. Because it has been 60... Guys, we found the vibrator on day 69. How poetic is that? Cleo really does have someone looking after her here in the apocalypse, because she finds whatever she needs, and it's always just a magical experience. Oh, I'm just running into everything here. Okay, that's the forest. Don't want to drive north. A couple of groundhogs. Don't forget to armor up. Yeah, I probably should do that. That'll actually take a lot of time. A lot of in-game time. Oh, look at this! Wow. Not only does she get to enjoy her magical night, but she doesn't have to do it in an RV seat. How perfect is this? However, still got a little bit of daylight left, so I'm gonna keep scouting ahead. We'll end our day here. I'll circle back. But yeah, she gets to sleep in a bed tonight too. Oh, and look at this. Oh, wow. Can I resist just taking a quick peek in there? No. The answer is no. I mean, tomorrow is a holiday, right? So, although my cats are not going to tolerate too much of an overstream, as they are already off of their scheduled feeding times. Although I gave them a really nice 5 o'clock meal, so I don't think they can complain too much. Okay, let me drop off all this stuff. Don't need the peroxide, don't need the cough syrup. Oh, take a vitamin. I always forget to take my vitamins. All those days I spent building the one thing, I wasn't taking vitamins the entire time. You know what? I'm going to put the vibrator right here on the bed. Husbando right on the bed. What are we going to name it, chat? You can actually, if I loot a marker in here, I can write something on the vibrator. I can label it. Latest stable or nightly. So this is neither of those. This is the nightly from whenever I started playing. So your nightly will not be the same as this. Also, you know, what? Smoke vent? What the fuck is a smoke vent? But your version is unlikely to be the same as my version unless you go back in time, which you can. If you go to their Git, you can, you know, get whatever version you want. Actually, I don't know if it's like rolling or if they keep them all. But I will warn you that they added Migo changes recently, and apparently it's very broken. All right, let's check out some lore. Despite a wide variety of treatments, we've been completely unsuccessful in removing XE037 from human subjects. Every individual displayed revivification post-termination. Interesting, XE037 seems to be completely inert prior to termination. In other words, guess where the zombie apocalypse came from? It wasn't supernatural, chat. Or at least, it could have been avoided. Okay, flashlight's already on. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought those were robots. But no, they're exercise bikes. Ooh, first aid kit. Oh, they took the slavers out? So yeah, you might... Oh, hello. Alright, am I far enough away? I am far enough away. Fuck you, turret. Oh, I got it. One shot. Damn, Cleo is getting good with rifles. What is her rifle rating at right now? 3. We'll take a broken turret. Why not? Ah, nice. Boxes. Lump of steel. A chunk of steel. Why would you just store lumps and chunks of steel in these boxes? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Power converter? Sure, I'll take it. Don't want any of that stuff. Those boxes were trash. Okay, there's a way down. How's the temperature in here? Oh, the temperature's good. Nice. I believe those are cardboard boxes. Let's see what's in here. Oh, wow. So if you needed electronic parts, you could just take all those things apart. That would be huge, but I don't really need those right now. You know what? Extra pair of welding goggles can't hurt, ever. More steel. Hard hats. Eyeglasses. Normally, I always take eyeglasses because I always build my characters with the... oh, there's an auto dock, chat. Nice. You know what this means? Ethanol burner. Wow, we need power storage. But, either way, let's see what's over here. We don't need power for our wired reflexes. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be really good for shooting, because that is a permanent +2 to dexterity. Now this, I've never successfully done. Let's just smash this glass. Those are glass plates. So you can, this is an active terminal. It works. The algorithmic data analyzer. Right now, I'm not going to bypass security because getting that wrong can be really, really, really bad. But there is some kind of very interesting thing you can do with that, and I'm not sure what it is. And don't spoil it for me. But I think that unlocks a lot of lore. Okay. Syringe. I'll take that. Alright. Still not that late, so... oh, hello, Mr. Turret. Super glue. Super glue is actually really useful. So, here's... let me just give you a little preview, chat, for next time. Cleo... oh, you know what? You know what's great? You know what really puts Cleo in a sexy mood for her first night with the vibrator? Finding a misshapen fetus and a standing tank. How nice is that? So, for next time, I'm just set the mood a little bit. Cleo, now that she's cleaned out a city and gotten that out of her system and rode the V8 power of Fluffy, whatever we called it, I don't remember the last part. She doesn't feel as compelled to murder. Oh, there's a brute. So the brute is the first stage of the Hulk. He will someday graduate into a Hulk. But even just as a brute, he is very, very powerful and a real problem. Luckily for us, he's trapped in a bulletproof glass. But if he were to get out of there, we'd be fucked. Fluffy flap chop, yeah. So she's gotten that out of her system, but coming back to a science lab, it reminds her when she was a lab assistant, she was never allowed to go into the very lowest levels of the lab. That's where the really interesting / illegal stuff went down. And she was always very curious, and she would always, like, you know, poke around and be told, Under no circumstances is she to mess around with that. But here's the thing, chat. We've already talked about her dalliances with some of the doctors who didn't have a lot of scruples and in some cases were willing to tolerate the horrible, horrible smell for some easy loving. And there was this one time that one of the doctors took her to the very lowest levels because there happened to be no video surveillance because of what was going on down there. And he knew of a specific mop closet that was no longer in use. And Cleo accepted this invitation not because she was particularly interested in this doctor, but because she was so curious about what was going on in the lowest levels. And she did get quite an education seeing all the weird shit that was going on down there. Uh-oh. Oh, we got some meat that's going bad. 20 dehydrated meats are about to go bad. That sucks. Bionics. Reflexes. So ever since that day where she got banged in that mop closet, she's always wanted to check out what was going on in the very bottoms of the science labs. Now she knows that the security down there is as serious as the security gets. Where was that place? I've already forgotten. Was it? Oh, here, it was over here. So, now that she's here, back in another science lab, she's remembering. And she thinks to herself, there's no one to stop. Oh, damn it, I forgot. Leave that here. There's no one to stop her. No one to stop her from investigating and finding out what's going on. And also, she knows that the really powerful shit was down there. And she remembers seeing energy weapons and robots and crazy shit. And she thinks to herself, oh, I want that on the RV. I need that. And she's right. She does need it. She also needs this jackhammer to get into that auto dock. So in our next episode, Cleo, armored up and now with a lot more 30 caliber bullets to her name, will be venturing deep into this science lab. All right. Turn off the flashlight, and in we go through the metal door. Takes a while. Does the version of the game have a mini freezer? Well, we got a refrigerator. Does that count, or do you mean literally a freezer? There we go. What was that one? Ethanol burner, and not too interested in ethanol. Oh, I'll take these cotton balls though. Yep. Okay. And we want wired reflexes. 3 hours and 40 minutes. Well, you know what, chat? Vibrator night is postponed. But with +2 dexterity, imagine how much more adept she will be with her vibrator when the time comes. Oh, she gets to listen to music during all that because I forgot to turn off the MP3 player. That's whole body. Every thing needs to be opened up, it looks like. Really wish I'd turn the MP3 player off because that's making this go really slow. Like every 5 minutes is 5 seconds. So that's annoying. Hey, dexterity 9. Nice. Wait. Oh, it's stitching me up. Okay. It wasn't quite done. Yep. Not much going on here to talk about at this point. It is annoying how simulating certain things, like right now, that's the morale that's being manipulated with this. If you're near a pond or something, the fish simulation is equally annoying and slow. Now we got some guys in here. Hello. Cyborgs. I could open these up and kill them and cut them open and see if they've got any bionics in them, but I don't know how to deal with the autoclave stuff. So I won't do that. Alright. It's midnight. But you know what? It's still that special day. And even though she's getting over surgery, it's not going to break up her plans because she has got a date. Plans for next time other than the lab? Well, let's see. Should we survive the lab? Oh yeah, got to go back to that Elmo and loot that. Looks like a pretty accessible gun store right there. We'll definitely be hitting that. Actually, there's 2 gun stores up there. And a pharmacy. So, and an electronics store. This might be a good city to wade into. Then after that, we'll head west and or north and see what opens up. But for now, back to the RV. It's a nice stormy night too, you know? A lot of ambiance. Turn the flashlight off. For dinner, Cleo's favorite. Batter fried fish. She'll have... Oh, we're almost out of it. Because we're out of bread. She'll have 3 servings. She's hungry. Yep, we'll use the hot plate. Heard a klaxon blaring. Oh, God. There's a fucking Migo. Well, we can't have sexy time with a fucking Migo causing all kinds of noise. That also slows down the game insanely. Earplugs. That's a good idea. You know, that'll probably help with the... Oh, I was almost sure that we had some of those, but maybe not. Are they called something else? Huh. Sexy times in the Elmo. I don't want to drive all the way back down there, but I guess I will. Okay. Before the fish gets cold. Fucking Migos. They ruin everything. Oh, it just ran over a boulder. Oops. Yeah, the fish. The battered fish. That's her favorite food. That's what we're having for dinner. For date night. Okay. Rear view camera, I've not installed it yet. I have to... I have to remove the solar panels. Okay, a little bit of weed. And what do we have in terms of alcohol? I don't usually loot alcohol, but I thought I had some from early game. That might not be in the food section. I thought it was, though. Where would it be? Oh, drugs. Yeah, probably in the drug section, right? Well, we've got plenty of cocaine. Okay, we don't have alcohol. You know what? Why mix alcohol and weed anyway, right? Oh, I do have that? Do I have whiskey? Okay, what did I have? Rum and cola sounds good. Yeah. That's what she wants. That's a girly drink, right? She'll love that. Okay, let's head down. Oh, this is one of the nice ones too. Okay, just take a quick look around. The arms and armor of Imperial China. You know what that means, chat? She can study the blade and make a katana now. Quran. That's not going to teach me a martial art. Okay, just happy books. Couple of guns. Not bad. Not super useful. Nothing all that useful in there. Another shotgun. We've got one of those. Another electric jackhammer. You know what? That's good just because having a spare one that's always charged will be nice. Various duct tapes and such. And quite a bit of food. Oh, survivor map. So, this is cool. I don't think I can use it right now. Oh, wow. It's, I'm carrying too much weight. I've still got the jackhammer. Let's just put that out at the doorway so we don't forget it. So the survivor map will actually show other Elmos and gun stores and shit on the map. So it's points of interest for someone surviving the apocalypse created by another prepper, which is really useful actually. Although at this point, I mean, I don't need Elmos. They're nice, but kind of beyond that. All right. Okay. Time to start. Here we go. Let's pile up the blankets so she can just snuggle in. I think what we'll start with is, oh, god damn it. The fish is still in the RV. Well, might as well take the jackhammer back with us. Store it properly. Also, this sourdough is ready to split, but not now. No distractions. Only love time now. The sweet release that she's been denied for 70 days. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do this on day 69. Okay, let's turn this light off. Create a little bit of mood. No, I don't want to read. I want to eat. Batter fried fish. 290 calories a serving. We'll have 3. That didn't fill her up, but how about a little rum and cola? Oh, you feel lightheaded. That's right, she does. Let's see what the effects are. Plus 33 happiness and depressants, painkillers, drunk and happy. Yeah. Oh, that actually gives you speed +1 when you're happy. Nice. So, we're at... Oh, it didn't affect our stats at all. That's interesting. Well, how about a little of that devil's lettuce? Yeah, smoke some weed, man. Nice. So now we're at plus 36. That will continue going up as we activate. Oh, we didn't come up with a name, chat. Did we come up with a name for it? We got to come up with a name for the vibrator. Activate. Fire up your vibrator and start getting the tension out. You feel much better. So, good feeling is 6.84% of our morale. Can we stack that? That was 10 charges. We have 14 more uses. Let's just bang them out. Let's wreck this battery. It does stack. We're at plus 41. So she's, check out her mood. Her mood is smiley face. Keep going. Not bad. You know, it's interesting. Reading books puts you in a better mood than... Oh, you know what? It's not. Look at this. One of those took 11. What? Why did one take 11? She just needed a little extra that time, I guess. And empty. Vibrator has 9 charges and needs 10. And we're up to plus 48 morale. Nice. Each vibrator session is 6 seconds. It's been a long time, end of code. She doesn't need much. Time for another battery. You know what? I think she is worn out. She is spent. And she is ready for bed. Oh, you know what? I should have had the MP3 player on that entire time. That would have been even better. Oh, well. For now, we'll say goodnight to Cleo. It's been a good day for her. She really got out a lot of aggression. She got some good looting done. She found some cool stuff. She got her mechanical skill up to 7, which was a big milestone. Now we can put armor on everything. And she found her new mate for the apocalypse. Tune in next time when she satisfies her lust for exploration into the depths of the science lab.